Bring back Bar Karma now. Okay, but that's not what we're here to talk about. She's right. I don't know if you heard her, but um, I would just like a reference to Bar Karma in my Quantum Leap. Maybe James showing up again. I would really like that. Anyway, and please, Mr. Bacula, if if you find it in your heart to do season 2, I'll fully understand. I mean, I liked what they did in this show, which we'll get to in a minute. I like that Ben Song, the guy that um, was the leaper in this, was his own character, but I'd love to see them bring Sam home. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see references to other things. Yeah, I'm constantly doing it in my own story all the time, but Mom's like, stop that, cut that out. But anyway, this is a review of Quantum Leap, the new series. It's not a reboot. I mean, it is, but sort of isn't. It's it's not a remake. It has the original writer, and it's very, very good. It's about a man and his wife and their destiny to help people. And in this one, we find David Bowie. How it's pronounced. I think that's how it's pronounced. I've heard it pronounced Bowie from people with the native tongue, but that's neither here nor there. We find David Bowie. I'm gonna stick with Bowie, performing at Live Aid, and desperate man attempting a bank robbery in 1985. And this guy's desperate too. He's not he's not one to typically rob banks. His wife's on dialysis. He's losing the family restaurant. So he falls in with some bad people. And Ben Song has to help him out. With his wife by his side as his new Al Calavici. She's the hologram for this series. Um, they kept the same convention they had with naming the old quantum leaps, where it's a date. The name of the episode's the date, the time, and the year that he leaps into. Which means eventually they may get to the bar at the end of time. Which is why I think they should reference Bar Karma. If I do another one of these, I'll explain what Bar Karma was and why I'm so big on them them bringing it back or making it part of the Quantum Leap canon. Because to me, it always was Quantum Leap. It was, um, because Sam ends up for anyone who hasn't seen the original Quantum Leap, which I don't know what you're doing watching this if you haven't seen the original Quantum Leap. This review's about a series. They It says that Sam never leaped home, and they pick up right where that left off. Sam was the original Leaper, Leap, Leaper. He was the original Leap, and he never makes it home, but he helps people day to day. He helped Michael Jackson. He helped his brother. He helped a couple of the episodes at the end when they showed the little trailer. Kind of felt like you we might see Sam without knowing it, because Sam was a boxer in one, and he lost the fight, if I recall. But um, you see that this guy, the new guy that's helping people, also leaped into is going to leap into a boxer. Yeah. At the end, he leaps into someone with the old space shuttles, not the new SpaceX kind, like the old Challenger, Discovery, that generation of space shuttle. He doesn't say, like, oh boy. Sam's catchphrase was always, oh boy. You find out his hologram, the guy that helped him out, died a couple years ago. I think late last year, because the actor that played him actually died late last year. I've been telling everyone about this series. I've watched it twice now. I've picked up on new things each time. It's one of those series, but I've been I've been telling my little sister, my biological father. I'm just so geeked. I'm telling everyone that Quantum Leap's coming back, because I finished it all on DVD, but being that the guy never helped all these people and never came home and just ended up in this mysterious bar at the end of time, which I guess could be a Douglas Adams reference too, but I want it to be Black Karma. I really do. Um, the whole series kind of felt like a letdown, though, needless to say. And this, just seeing that it picked up right after, kind of got me jazzed. Um, I actually met Dean Stockwell once. He seemed kind of jaded, kind of like he had lost faith. I asked him if Quantum Leap was ever going to come back, and he said no, no, he didn't think so. But he was wrong, and he did he did make a minor appearance at the end, like I said, as his character Al. And they dedicate the episode to him, so he obviously still has very much love in the Quantum Leap community. we still love him. So yeah, that that's that. And um I would be anxious to see where it's going to go though. Without Sam, I I I don't think they're going to be able, just like they weren't able to fully get around the Booster Gold problem in Legends of Tomorrow. Um, Eventually they need to bring Booster in, and eventually they're gonna have to write Sam in the show. As bright as Ben is, I don't think Ben would do. I don't think Ben, the character, would do this without a reason for for actually having to leave. I really liked Ben's song. Thought he was a bit brighter than Sam. I mean, Sam was kind of an odd duck, but at the same time, Ben felt like he actually used the languages that he spoke, and it just felt more like a spy show. You got to see the Quantum Leap crew more, the actual guys that brought back the project and stuff like that. You got to see what Ziggy looked like now, which was kind of cool. Anyway, again, if I do another one of these, I'll talk more about that. I liked how the leaping effect at the end worked, though. Um, yeah. Let's see, what else can I say that won't give anything away? Other than I like Ben's song and I like the actor that played him. Think he's good in it. I think he's good in a lot of the stuff he plays in, or at least I think that's him. He was very put together, and I hope that this doesn't just become a copy paste of Quantum Leap, the prior series, because that actor deserves a lot better. He deserves his own hit out of the park. Um, Good job, good first episode, but can you keep it up? Is the question to, to the crew I have. Please give this a season two. I've been Bob. This has been the other world according to Bob. This is my has been my thoughts on Quantum Leap and the new series without spoilers. This Bob out. Oh, and it was refreshing to see Ernie Hudson again. I like him. Hope I didn't say too much. Wasn't that a great video? Book review? Comic book review? What it is? I don't know. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Um, and I've been Bob. And once again, stay safe. Bye bye.